Hello everyone, welcome to story time this morning. I have 3 good stories for us today. The first story, it's just on 2 pages, but it tells about a story in the Bible, and it's called Crossing a Sea, and it's about when Moses parted the Red Sea. It says the people said they wanted to cross the sea to safety because they were being chased, but they did not have boats. What could they do? Moses asked God to help them. Now, God is making the wind blow. It is blowing so hard that the waters are splitting apart, and the people are going to walk through the sea on dry ground. They are not getting wet at all. It is a miracle. So here's the people all lined up there. The fish are in there. The wind blows hard, and what happens? The wind blows a path right through the sea for the people. And the Bible verse that goes with it says, "The Lord is my strength and my song." You might be strong, but I don't think you're strong enough to blow a sea apart for people to walk on. That shows how mighty God is. What a good story that is. This other next story that I'm going to tell you is called Cow on the Tracks. And it's also about God and what he does for the cow. Cow on the Tracks. This was actually donated to the Trinity Library by Tom and Sue Luba in loving memory of Emily Gretchen Motor. And they donated that to the church library. Cow on the Tracks. Everything seemed normal in the barnyard on this sunny fall day. Cow sighed dreamily as she chewed on a weed from the field. The farmer was enjoying the day too as he was mending a fence. It was a great day to be outside, and the farmer was happy. The farmer knew that some of the animals loved to wander around, and sometimes they got lost. Cow especially loved to wander, and the farmer told Cow to be very careful. The farmer lovingly told Cow that it was very important to stay near the farm. And whatever you do, the farmer said, don't go near the railroad tracks, just over the little hill. As the farmer walked away, Cow stepped outside the big gap in the fence. She looked across the field toward the hill in the distance. How wonderful it would be to explore that hill. Still, she remembered what the farmer had said about staying near the farm. As she stood there thinking, Cow was startled by a voice behind her. "Hello there, friend," said the voice. Cow turned around and a little red fox was standing in the grass. "Oh, hello, Mr. Fox," Cow said. "Would you like to go and explore the countryside with me?" asked the fox. "It will be great fun. How about it, Cow?" The fox was still talking when Cow politely answered. The farmer said to stay near the farm and keep completely away from the train tracks over there. The little fox began laughing and said, "Oh, come on, the tracks are great." The fox was now jumping up and down in excitement. The fox hopped up onto Cow's back and continued, "There is nothing that can hurt you in the tracks. I've been there many times myself. Come on, you'll see." Cow was very curious, and the little fox might be right. At least it wouldn't hurt to walk along with this new friend. So she went with the fox to the top of the hill and looked down at the tracks below. "Come on," said the fox. "Let's go closer to the tracks." Cow went a little bit nearer. She seemed safe. Everything was quiet. The farmer must have been wrong. Nothing bad could happen to her here. "You see," said the fox, who was now jumping up and down on the tracks, "it's all right. That old farmer just doesn't want you to have any fun." Soon Cow found herself right on the tracks. Look at her there. Cow really began to enjoy her new surroundings as she walked along the tracks. She walked farther and farther away from the farm. She soon forgot the farmer's words of warning. Suddenly, the fox's ears stood straight up. Cow watched as the fox immediately stopped walking and talking. He turned his head up sharply to the side. "What is it?" asked Cow. Cow continued watching as the fox quickly ran off the tracks and disappeared into the trees. Now, where did that little fox go to in such a hurry, she wondered. Suddenly, Cow heard a sound she had never heard before. It was loud and getting louder. Cow turned her head and saw what had scared off the fox. A train was coming. Cow didn't know what to do. She began to walk as quickly as she could, but it seemed as though she couldn't walk quickly enough. The train was moving very fast and getting very close. What's Cow going to do? Cow started to run. Her heart was beating very hard, and still she couldn't outrun the train. Then, as the train came even closer, Cow covered her head and closed her eyes and held her breath, waiting. What's going to happen to Cow? Shove! Just then, Cow felt two very strong hands pushing her off the train tracks to safety. Cow lay in the ground by the tracks, watching as the train roared past. Cow was very afraid. She couldn't see anyone there. Who had saved her, and where did he go? As the train continued to roll past, Cow could now only think about the one who saved her. Where was he? Had he really given his life for her? Cow felt sad. If only she had listened to the farmer and what he had said about the tracks. Cow was very sorry that she hadn't listened, and now she understood why the farmer didn't want her to go so far away near those dangerous train tracks. Soon the train passed and the dust settled, and Cow could see the farmer on the other side of the tracks. It was the farmer who had saved her, and he was all right. The farmer put his hand on Cow's head and said, "I almost lost you, silly Cow. If you would just trust me, you would always be safe. Let's go on home now." So Cow realized that the farmer could see things that she could not. Cow remembered that trusting God is just like what she had learned that day. God knows what is best and will keep us safe if only we will trust him. As Cow made it back to the farm, she thought about how much the farmer really cared for her. Cow had learned a very important lesson that day about trust, and she was very glad to be home where she was safe. Cow never again went to the railroad tracks, but every time she heard the train off in the distance, it reminded her that God will keep her safe as long as she trusts him. What a good story about that cow getting saved by the farmer. That's just like God taking care of us every day and watching over us, but we have to listen to him and trust him and do what he says. Well, we have to end our story hour with a little lighter subject here today. Those were pretty serious things. We're going to finish up with 10 pigs. It's called an epic bath adventure. Get to the page. One pig climbing up the stairs, going to get in the bath with this little ducky. One very happy pig. Look at him sitting in there with his bubbles. Ah, this is the life, he says. This bathtub is perfect for just me and you, little ducky. But along comes pig number 2. Two, this tub is too small for a duck, 2 pigs, and a bouncy ball. Make way for me, squeals number 3. This is a bath, not the deep blue sea. This tub is too full. That's it. No more. Oh no. Here comes pig number 4. Look at this pig coming. She's got a big inner tube on. The bouncy ball is there. It looks like it's getting a bit crowded. Pig 8 has a castle. Number 9 barely fits. Now there's nowhere left to sit. And number 10 wiggles up and squeezes in, surfs his way in. Look at how full that tub is. I don't see how there's any room for any water anymore. Wait, what is that? They're all looking a little bit scared. And they're all getting out very quickly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, run, run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's 1? No pigs. None. Well, where did they all go? 1 wolf. That's kind of a funny looking wolf though. I see a zipper. You see that zipper? What could that be all about? 1 very happy pig. Pig number 1 went and put on a wolf costume to scare all the other pigs away. Now he can have the pig bath all to himself. There, that was a good little story, wasn't it? About pigs and taking a bath. Pigs like to be clean, you know. All right, that's the end of our story time for today. So let's sing our goodbye song. If we all said a prayer for each other every day, what a wonderful world this would be. I would ask God to bless you and keep you every day, knowing you'd say the same prayer for me. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.